Imagine walking through a city where life once existed. Children once laughed here. Markets once echoed with voices. Homes once carried warmth. But now, nothing. No movement. No sound. No life. Only broken walls, collapsed roofs, and silence so heavy it feels alive. Tonight, we travel back thousands of years to witness one of the most mysterious events ever mentioned in the Qur'an. A moment where time itself stopped, where death became a lesson, and resurrection happened before human eyes. A righteous man was traveling alone. The Qur'an does not focus on his name, it focuses on the lesson. He passed by a town that had completely fallen into ruin. Its houses had collapsed onto their roofs. Civilization had disappeared. It looked as if life had been erased from history itself. He stood there, observing the destruction. Dust moved slowly with the wind. Broken structures whispered stories of the past. And then, a thought crossed his mind. Not disbelief, but wonder. He said, "How will Allah bring this town back to life after its death?" A human question, a reflection, a moment of deep contemplation about resurrection. Immediately, without warning, Allah answered, not with words, but with an experience. The Qur'an tells us Allah caused him to die. No drama, no struggle. One moment he was standing, the next moment, silence. His journey stopped. His breathing ended. His world faded away. And then, time moved on without him. Years passed, then decades. Generations were born. Children grew old. Entire lifetimes unfolded. Storms reshaped the land. New people walked where he once stood. Civilization slowly returned. Homes were rebuilt. Life came back to the city he had questioned. But he remained motionless, unaware, untouched by time. 100 years passed, a full century. Then, Allah brought him back to life. His eyes opened. He breathed again. For him, it felt like a short rest. A voice addressed him. "How long have you remained?" He looked around, confused. The sun's position felt familiar. Nothing felt unusual to him. He replied, "I remained a day, or part of a day." He believed only hours had passed, but reality was far beyond his imagination. The voice said, "No, you have remained 100 years. A century, gone." While he felt only moments, then Allah directed his attention. "Look at your food and your drink. They have not changed." He looked beside him. His provisions remained exactly as they were. Fresh, unspoiled, untouched by decay. Food that should have rotted long ago. Still perfect. Time had moved for the world, but not for what Allah preserved. Then came the greatest lesson, Allah said. "And look at your donkey." He turned. Shock filled his eyes. Where once stood his animal, there were only bones. Scattered remains, bleached by sun and wind. Evidence of long passing years. And then he witnessed something no human had ever seen before. The bones began to move. Slowly, silently. One bone slid toward another. Ribs aligned, legs connected. The spine assembled piece by piece. Before his eyes, a skeleton formed. Perfect, complete. Then Allah showed the next stage. Flesh began covering the bones. Muscles formed. Skin wrapped around the body. Life returned. The donkey stood alive again. Breathing. Moving. Alive after death. He wasn't being told about resurrection. He was watching it. At that moment, every question disappeared. Every doubt ended. He understood completely.
I cannot believe what I've witnessed. This changes everything I thought knew.
The one who preserves food for 100 years, the one who controls time itself, the one who reconstructs life from scattered bones, has absolute power over resurrection. He said, I know that Allah is capable of all things, not belief born from argument, but belief born from witnessing truth. This story was not revealed simply as history. It is a message for humanity. Every generation asks the same question: how will the dead return? How will life come back after destruction? The Qur'an answers, the one who created life the first time can recreate it again. Just as a ruined city rises, just as bones return to life, humanity too will stand again. Today, we walk through cities full of life. We build homes. We chase success. We believe time belongs to us. But this story reminds us, time is not ours. 100 years can pass and feel like a single day. Life itself is temporary. Death is not the end. It is a transition. One man asked a question about resurrection, and Allah turned his entire existence into the answer. The lesson is clear. If Allah can preserve food beyond time, if Allah can revive bones turned to dust, if Allah can return life after a century, then resurrection is not impossible. It is inevitable. One day, every soul will awaken, just as He awakened. And when that day comes, the only thing that will matter is what we believed and how we lived.